Hi, you've accepted the Clear Vision 2020 challenge that will help you make more money, supercharge yourself and your team, and have your most profitable year in 2020. Did you know you're being judged? You are. A study has shown that website users take a whopping half second to form an opinion about your website. In fact, Omnicore found that 57% of all mobile users will not recommend a business if their mobile website is poorly designed or unresponsive. And if you don't have a responsive website, Google is judging you too. Speed and design are two factors in how Google decides which websites to serve up in search results, or not. And just this year, 2019, time spent on mobile devices has surpassed time spent on television. Can you believe it? We spend 2 hours and 55 minutes a day on our phones. Yeah, that's a lot of screen time, and it's only expected to increase in 2020 and beyond. Let's face it, we all expect digital things to happen quickly. If a site doesn't load fast enough, we refresh. If a video isn't entertaining enough, we bail. If a website isn't responsive and user-friendly, we won't go back or recommend that company. In our fast-paced tech world, that's because our brain is always trying to do two things: survive and thrive and conserve calories. And if we have to work really hard to figure out how to do business with a company, from a primitive perspective, we begin to be threatened in our survival and burn too many calories, so we check out, and then X out, and probably never to return. Because somewhere between 60 to 80% of your website traffic is coming from a mobile device, and most of that is on a cell phone, to be sure you aren't wasting money on clicks and ad campaigns, you have to take a look at your mobile website through your user's eyes. And before we do that, let's make sure we are clear on what mobile-friendly versus a mobile-responsive design is. Mobile-friendly was popular back in the olden days of around 2010 or 2011. It meant that your website would resize on your desktop site so that it would fit on any screen. And there were websites that still looked decent as a mobile-friendly site, but oftentimes there were still sections that would need some pinching around or would be too small for you to get an accurate tap with your finger. So you'd just pinch around and make it large enough until you made the connection. A mobile responsive site will automatically detect and adjust for any screen size and shape, as a horizontal computer screen is different than a smartphone and even different than a tablet. The first thing you need to determine is if your website is mobile responsive, meaning does it automatically reformat the images, the text, and the menu on a mobile device. If you go to your website and you have to pinch around because the text is too small, your website is not mobile responsive. And it's something you need to start working on now so you're ready to go next year. Most new websites are built on a responsive platform, but you can't rely on that tech alone to ensure your mobile site still looks good. Many times images are cut off or calls to action don't translate well, so take the time to review it before you sign off with your web developer. So here's your Clear Vision 2020 tip for today. Go to your website on a smartphone, on a tablet, and try to determine if you have a mobile-friendly site or a mobile-responsive site. If you have to pinch around or are having a hard time with a call to action button, it's most likely not mobile responsive. And if your phone number is on your mobile site and does not click to call so that your customers can call you in one click, be sure to make that happen. So you're ready to profit the most in 2020, take a good hard look at how your website looks on a mobile device your potential customers are, and they could choose to do business with you or not based on that alone.